Morning, folks. John here. 6 a.m. Drinking my coffee. Boy, yesterday was a rough day. Regret it now, but had to get done. Tore my hands up. I don't know if you see it or not. Put a splinter in here. Came all the way through here. I spent half the night digging out splinters, I think. Like I said before, it's really hard for me to record what we're doing down there. I don't have, the proper equipment, and I don't have the funds for the proper equipment. We got what 350 subs. The average video gets 20 videos, 20 views, something like that. But if the channel starts to grow, then we can work on doing better setups. Right now I use my cell phone when I'm down there, take pictures, whatnot. And then the garage I use the computer. But we split the one big pig pen up, and we separated the females from the male pigs. That way they don't get pregnant. And the last thing we want to do is get them allow them to mate at such a young age. And two of the pigs in that pen are older, and they're capable of breeding. And a lot of pig farms don't care because to them it's all about production. And with me, I'm just a homesteader, and I'm not gonna endanger my pig's life just to breed it to get a couple out of it. It's not worth it. And I've seen other people do it, and it's just not something we allow. And we try our damnedest to prevent it. Now it's hard. It's really hard. And no matter how much you think you're ready, you're never fully ready. That you know livestock. One little thing that happened and it messes up the whole situation. We had a water line break last week, and when that water line broke, it basically flooded out one pen, and that's where my big male boar hog is, who's actually my main breeder, and it just it made a mess. It truly did. It made a big mess. But what are you gonna do about it? You get down there, you get it resolved, get it fixed. We moved him. We're letting that pen dry. We got rain coming in a couple days. Definitely not going to help that pen. But that's also why we're setting up, emergency pens or backup pens. That way, if something happens, we do need to move a pig to another pen, we can. But that takes time, that takes money, that takes help. And today's kids are just freaking lazy. And we're not even saying kids. We're saying the whole generation between. And, okay, I shouldn't say the whole. We'll go with 90%, 80% between the age of 15 to 30, or even 35. They're just they don't have the will to work, and it's really sad because I look at these kids today and I'm like, what the heck, give them do it. I lied about my age to get a job when I was younger. And up north in Jersey, I worked at this place called HSS, and you had to be 18 to work there. And I think I was 16 or 17 working there. And back then, it wasn't so, oh, we need to see this, we need to see that, type thing. You went to a job, you gave your social security number, and somebody somewhere's down the line, which is a huge company, puts it in the paperwork. And it took them probably about I guess 6 8 months. I honestly don't think they actually realized my age till it was tax time, and they started doing that. The into the 40s, and the paperwork came out with my age on it. They're like, "Whoa, wait here." So they let me go then. But yeah, I was there for a while, and I did drywall. I'd help my old man on weekends and summer months. And, 13 years old, constantly doing stuff in the yard. We'd build forts. I'd roam the streets, whatever. And the generation today is just totally the opposite. We have woods here, and kids don't even go out in the woods and play. Same at my other property. We live in we're living in a dirt road cul-de-sac under a mountain. Nothing around us. I was 16, 17, 15, 14, hell, 13 years old. I'll be roaming the mountains. And these kids say just want to sit there and do this all day long, playing their phone. I just don't get it. You my helpers, I get a couple guys to help me, and here and there, and one guy is almost 40, and the other guy is older than I am. Well, all within a couple of years, but still. And meanwhile, lazy ass people who just lay in bed all day long and don't do nothing. And, I'm not talking about my son or anything like that. My son works a full time job, and on Saturdays, Sundays, he comes in for a couple hours, helps me in the morning, whatever. Or, if I need him longer, I try to get him to stay longer. It's just even my son, he doesn't have the work ethic that anywhere near I had. And he grew up the last 10 years of his life. This is what he's been around, and he's still 10 years of doing this. It's still a him. It's a chore job to get up in the morning to do this, where it should be a habit. And that's what the whole generation, like the newer generation, has to understand. When you get into a routine, it's so much easier to do what you got to do every day. Get in the routine of getting up every morning, getting in the routine of getting yourself a glass of water. First thing I do every morning is drink water. And then I drink my coffee. I don't even use the coffee pot in the house. I wait until I get up to the garage. I've been up for 2 hours already. But like I said, I just don't understand this newer generation. And if you look forward to the future of the United States, we're in trouble big time. And I try to teach my kids, point my kids in the right direction for them to be prepared. And it's almost a losing battle. It really is. They don't understand how important it is to get up and just go and do it. They take more time making excuses why they shouldn't do it than just getting up and doing it. But this morning, it was my rant. I just don't understand it. I'm more confused than anything. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. What are you going to do about it? You can't change it. You can't fix it. It's not fixable. We're going to do beat them in the head with a baseball bat until they wake up. Ain't going to happen. One thing that does is put them to sleep. Later, folks.